iPhone 17 Pro Max and iPhone 17 Pro have the best video capabilities out of any phone out there, and today they become even better. So here's what the regular iPhone 17 Pro Max and iPhone 17 Pro footage looks like with just regular built-in camera app. And here they are with my lens and Apple Lock. I mean, the difference is just crazy. So today I will also share my cinematic camera settings for the iPhone 17 Pro, so do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe because I will share a lot of tips with you. And now, why the iPhone 17 Pro Max is so amazing for videos? Well, Apple Lock has a lot to do with that. You see, that means that I can color grade the footage and match my other Pro camera more easily. Then there is also a new innovation to the iPhones made by Apple, Open Gate. And now there is also a lens in the room that I have to address. And this lens allows me to capture maximum quality of the main camera, but with much wider field of view, plus the anamorphic characteristics. I mean, it's obviously not anamorphic on the full-frame camera, but it is as good as it gets for the phone. Let me just tell you, the anamorphic lens makes the iPhone 17 Pro Max footage go from this is before, to that kind of a shot. And to me it's special because it also has my name on it. So that's the lens that we worked on together with Freewell for over a year. And you already actually saw the footage from it in so many of my videos, not only in iPhone by the way, but also in S25 Ultra and some other phones too. And you guys actually, commented really nice things about me shooting with the phone and praising how good S25 Ultra shoots or iPhone shoots. So after you finish watching this video, you can go back to some of my videos and see I captured with my secret accessory. That's the lens. So yeah, now the secret is revealed. So it's a first of a kind lens, probably will be copied too. So all the footage from the iPhone you will see in this video was shot on the iPhone 17 Pro Max and iPhone 17 Pro. It was used with this lens, or there is also a second version of this lens, which I will talk about in that video as well, and briefly teach you how I use it. So what makes this lens special is two things. For starters, usually with any other lens out there, the flares are fixed. So if you want to get a blue streak, you have to buy blue streak lens. If you want to have gold or neutral, you have to buy those separately. So basically, if you want all three, you have to spend 3 times of a price of regular lens. Well, this lens kind of puts an end to it. It has a one-of-a-kind design and it combines all 3 lenses, gold streak, blue streak and neutral, within one. So basically there is a slot on top over here. You just press the button, this one, you remove that slot and that's your neutral streak. It has proper optical element within it. And then you can insert the gold, blue, or keep using neutral streak if you want to. So you get 3 lenses within just one product. Not only it's amazing for traveling on the go, it means that you have to carry less gear, but also you don't have to buy 3 separate lenses with different streaks. You don't have to spend time at home just deciding which one I should take with me. Maybe I need blue, maybe I need gold or neutral. No, with this one, everything is right here. And another thing that makes this lens unique is right over there, right here. I'm not so sure, you probably don't see it. Let me show you at a different angle. You don't have to waste time adjusting your horizon, or if you bumped into the lens accidentally, it will not ruin your footage because the horizon has to be leveled on anamorphic lenses. And with this one, well, this problem is basically gone. You just set it up once and keep on using it forever. So the footage of the iPhone 17 Pro looks like this. How do you set your camera settings to film with that lens? Let me show you. Okay guys, now let's take cinematic footage and let me actually show you how you can do it with this lens, and I will walk you through my secret settings so you can get shots like this on your own. Pretty easy actually. So first I will install it into the tripod because you want to avoid as much shake as possible and just overall look at this landscape. There is no need to, move your camera around. You just want to capture this cinematic and quiet landscape. So this is what I will do. Then I will attach the lens onto the main camera, which is this one. Also, there is a special tool inside the lens case which allows you to fix your horizon. So every time you install the lens, it will be fixed in place. And this is actually innovation. There is nothing like this on the market. Right now, it's leveled and perfect. and this is what we need for this beautiful scenery. So you see right now I messed up all the settings on purpose so I can correctly set it up, and then you will be able to do so as well. So we go into the settings right here, then into the top record, and over here I will choose H.265 because this will be the lowest file format. Of course you can select Apple ProRes RAW. In that case you have to use additional SSD disk, and in that case you can also record OpenGate, which just captures everything from the sensor, but you will lose image stabilization and the file size will be so massive, so you have to be very intentional with that file format. And I do use it from time to time, but most of the time when I travel I just want to, you know, have as efficient footage as possible in terms of the storage, so I use H.265. Here you can select bitrate as well, so the higher you go the better the image quality will be, especially in tiny details like, you know, we have leaves, if you have grass, those are tiny little particles in the frame, so the higher bitrate the more camera can capture. Footage will be more crispy basically. I will use something like in the middle, I will use high. Then after selecting your codec, you select the resolution. I will be filming in 4K. Then color space, you see right now this is Rec 709, and this is just regular your color space that most of the phones record in. I want to record in log, which will be the footage like you're seeing right now. This is the log from the Sony camera, and this is what it looks like when I color grade it. So this is just allows you to capture broader dynamic range. You can color grade the footage, you can capture more highlights, shadows, all that kind of stuff. So on the phone it works the same way, and iPhone 17 Pro allows you to capture Apple Log 2, which is an updated format. So I will use it just for the sake of testing myself, because I want to see if there is any difference between Apple Log 2 and Apple Log original one. So as for the record settings, that's about it. Then we go into the camera settings, and you see right now everything first of all is so grayed out, it's really hard to tell what the image is going to look like. So for that we will have to enable the LUT preview, which is this button over here, and I will press on. This already allows us to see the image color graded in a way, and you can actually select over here this button. This will apply the Rec 709 LUT conversion LUT within your file, so you will not be able to color grade it later as efficient as if you just get the log footage like right now. So I will just keep it for the preview only, and we are almost there, guys. We're like 95% there. One last setting that I would advise you to do is you go into the camera, and over here there is where is it, Anamorphic Squeeze, and I select 1.33 because this is 1.33 squeeze lens. Now you see right now I have everything set up to auto exposure, so the phone will adjust the shutter speed, ISO automatically, white balance as well. But if you want to get even more, you know, to the next level, to the next step, and want to get even more motion blur in the shot, right now there is nothing much moving over here, but still if you want to get it, then you will have to install the NZ filter to block some of the excessive light, and then you can adjust your shutter speed and lower it down a little bit. But right now let me just record without any NZ filter, basically just with the lens as is, and this is the image quality, and it looks amazing, guys. This is just incredible. Now let me remove the lens so you see the comparison before and after. So I keep on rolling and I just remove the lens, and this is the shot without any lens attached. This is 1.33 and no lens at all, side by side. So you see how much wider the shot we get with the lens. Beautiful scenery. What is this place? Everyone who leaves a like under this video gets to travel here one day in their life. Is it too much to promise? No, I just pressed like maybe like 8 years ago, and here I am. It works. Alright guys, now there are two versions of this lens, 1.33 and 1.55. Let me show you the difference between these two, because personally I use 1.33 squeeze the most because it feels something more universal for me, but 1.55 actually allows you to get even wider of a shot. So let me show you the difference between these two lenses, and right now you see the image on this phone without any lens on. So this is what it looks like. Now let me install the 1.33 so you will see the difference with the neutral streak. I will explain what it is in just a moment. And you see how quick and awesome it is with this new lock-in system, allowing me to always have perfect level horizon. This is just epic for me. Over here there is also another additional tab called camera. Scroll a little bit down, Anamorphic Squeeze, and I select 1.33, and you see how much wider the shot is right now. So this is before and this is after. You see we get more on the side of the frame, and it just looks a little bit better in my opinion, more cinematic, just perfect fit for this kind of landscape. Now if you want to go even wider than this, there's also 1.55 lens, which comes with the same slots for different streaks, and 1.55 squeeze, super wide squeeze goes onto the lens, installed the same way. And now I go into the settings and I select 1.55. There's actually 2.0 squeeze, so probably Blackmagic and Apple maybe develop a new lens. So right now we are with the 1.55 lens on, and guys, look at that, how much wider this shot is. It looks incredible. We have the full view of this house. The car just passed by. Looks amazing. So here's the iPhone 17 Pro image without any lens, scaled down to match this anamorphic in size. And then here's the 1.33 squeeze. And this is the widest 1.55, which is just a crazy gain of image on the size of the frame. And to remind you, this is what we started with. So let me know which one you prefer, 1.33 or 1.55. I think where the 1.55 lens shines though is if you decide to film open gate with iPhone 17 Pro Max or Pro. And it's because in that case you will utilize the whole sensor area, and the 1.55 won't be too narrow and stretched out as if you were using 1.55 in regular 16:9 projects. So I really cannot wait for Apple and Blackmagic to allow me to film open gate in H.265 codec, so I will save on file size, but at the same time I will be able to capture the whole area, and in that case I will use 1.55 all the time, guys. Maybe it is available, by the way. I need to update the app and check it out. I've been so busy editing this video, my next video too, by the way. I have Vivo X300, so yeah guys, make sure you're subscribed. That's all I can tell you. Now with the best video settings for the iPhone 17 Pro Max out the way, let me show you how I captured epic shots like this one. You can do it too with your iPhone, or maybe some other phone that you have. Okay guys, so we arrived into the new spot. I'll try to capture some of the epic scenery here. One thing though, the weather is not the best. Right now the fog is so thick, so the moist is really in the air and it really gets onto the lens of the phone and is just all over the place. But I still will try to get epic shots, because even in weather like this, you can manage nice result. And there's something still. I was just expecting more sun. Also apologies, for this in the shot. I was fighting a mountain goat, so I won obviously, but got injured a little bit, so don't worry too much, don't overthink this thing. Okay guys, now here there is a really cool shot. If you look down here, we have birds swimming, swans, ducks, and you can have this beautiful lookout if you just get down to their level. And I have gimbal here with a special extendable pole. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just, trying to get a beautiful shot, so let's try it. So I already preset all my settings here to manual exposure. Okay, so I pressed recording, it started, and I see the frame is a little bit off. Okay, now it's beautiful. So I'm filming, by the way, in 60 FPS too, so I can slow down the footage a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful. So far from the distance, from 2 meters away, it looks okay. Perfect. Amazing, guys. I'm so excited to see it. Just look at that. Maybe this is not the best conditions for, filming. Sometimes you think you want sun or rich shadows. With this kind of lighting, everything is just evenly lit, so you don't get really this rich contrast and black shadows as with during bright daylight. But instead, you get really nice and evenly lit soft light that scatters on every single subject. Even right now, you can see how this product shot looks really nice. We have lens, phone, everything just looks really beautiful. Actually, let me see if I can get this shot handheld. Oh, no, I can't, because all the birds are gone. That's the thing, guys. Sometimes when you think this might be a good shot, but maybe I'll come back to it. I was thinking actually, okay, I'll come back to it and I'll film later. But no, when you have an idea, I want to film it, then do it. Don't, put it in the next 30 minutes, next 1 hour I will do it. No, do it now, because the shot will be gone. It's almost definitely happens like that, at least for me. It's, the lighting will change, the, subject will fly away or something. So always whenever you feel this kind of inspiration, just a little bit, just go and do it. Go film, take photo, never wait. Well, now he's kind of proving me wrong, so he's back. So let's try to film him handheld. The only thing I don't want to happen is he is trying to bite my hand and I'll drop the phone in water. Okay, handheld also works. Maybe a little bit not as comfortable, but it's also doable. I messed up my horizon a little bit, but it's okay. And I was filming in 60 FPS too, so I can slow it down, and basically 2 seconds of video will be worth of 4 seconds on my timeline. All right, let's get moving. We have more shots to get. Now guys, the benefit of using the main camera of the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max instead of the ultra wide angle camera is obviously bigger sensor. It is better for low light, has better resolutions, better optics, and just overall it is a better camera on the phone. And I cannot wait to show you more in my iPhone 17 Pro versus 16 Pro video, which so many of you requested in the comments. And it's just crazy, guys. The footage I got from these two phones, and photos as well, by the way, is just unbelievable. So you definitely do not want to miss that. Make sure to check out this anamorphic lens in the description. It's got my name on it. That's crazy, on something tangible, you know. So if you see somebody making cinematic videos on the iPhone, comment and encourage them to try my lens. That would be really cool to see. And meanwhile, check out this video next. Yeah, somewhere here. It will be perfect for you. Yeah, and I'll see you there in that video. Bye-bye.